The deal has been heavily rumoured, but the contract has now been hammered home as Ben Johnson leaves West Ham to join Ipswich Town. Good morning, afternoon or evening, depending on whenever you're watching this. My name is Harvey Bell, an Ipswich Town supporting content creator on the road to 1,000 subscribers. So if you do go on to enjoy this video, please do subscribe and leave a like on the video down below. Ipswich Town have completed the exciting acquisition of versatile defender Ben Johnson from West Ham. In this video, we are going to break down who he is, the finances involved, and how he fits into the plans going into the forthcoming Premier League season. At the time of recording this, we are also anticipating the announcement of Omari Hutchinson joining on a permanent basis, so there will be a video on him. I'm not entirely sure whether this video you're watching now is going out on Monday or Friday, but there will be a video on both, just depending on which of the transfers happen first. But let's crack on with this one by looking at who is Ben Johnson. He is a 24-year-old defender who predominantly plays as a right back and has been with West Ham since 7 years old. And it was there that he signed his first professional deal as soon as he turned 18. It wasn't until 2019 that Johnson would make his Premier League debut away at Manchester City, where he did impress, but then 2 hamstring injuries did leave him without an appearance until July of 2020. It was at least a happy return for him though, as the Hammers brushed aside Watford by 3-1. And as a late Christmas present that year, on December 27th, he did grab his first goal for West Ham in a 2-2 draw with Brighton and Hove Albion. It was the next season though that he would really break out and start to make more appearances, even scooping West Ham's Young Player of the Season award, an award that he would go on to win again the following season. Which brings us up to last season, where he made 18 appearances in total, 4 of which that were in the Europa League. Johnson's contract at West Ham expired this summer and he left the club with a total of 69 appearances and 2 goals in his time there. But how much did it cost to bring him to town? Absolutely nothing. Having turned down a 5-year deal at the Olympic Stadium, Johnson was free to move to wherever he wanted to, and it was Ipswich Town and Kieran McKenna that he chose. I would suspect that there was a significant sign-on fee in his contract, but to West Ham, Ipswich owe absolutely nothing. One thing that Town's squad does currently lack is Premier League experience, of which Ben Johnson brings a decent amount of with him. And with the likes of Celtic and Tottenham Hotspur said to have been sniffing around, this on paper appears like it's a very good deal. So how does he fit into our squad going into the forthcoming season? As I mentioned earlier, he can play anywhere across the back 4, but is preferred at right back, and this is where I suspect that Kieran McKenna will utilise him. He is very much a modern day wing back who possesses the ability to get up and down the pitch, which will serve him in great stead as he aims to form partnerships with Wes Burns and even now Omari Hutchinson. As for the competition in this spot, we know that Suffolk's very own Harry Clark plays here, as did Axel Tuanzebe in the second half of last season, so there is plenty of competition for that right back slot. That, in my opinion, is never a bad thing, because competition encourages everybody to play at their absolute best, but I do suspect that Axel Tuanzebe could move back into a centre-back position and start alongside Cameron Burgess. That's just my opinion though, let me know what you think. And that would of course leave Johnson and Clark to contest for the right-back slot. And although I do expect him to start at right-back, it is very handy that he can play either side, because if we don't sign a backup to Leif Davis, there is no natural cover there, so having Johnson at least fills that need. Very much a low-risk signing who, if all goes well, has the potential to bear very big reward. Let me know down in the comments how you are feeling about the signing of Ben Johnson and Town's current business in the window so far. Thanks so much for joining me in this video, and if you are enjoying the content on my channel at the minute, please do subscribe, because I'm planning on delivering it so long as there is a demand for it. Anyway, that's about it from me. Until next time, come on you Blues!